7 puzzles that can solve 5% of humanity. It's time to test yourself. In this test, we collected a few puzzles that only gifted people can solve. And you have enough courage to test yourself and solve super powerful puzzles. Then check your detective abilities on our riddles. After each puzzle you will have 10 seconds to respond. Riddle number 1. Jailbreak. Jack sits in a cell with a dirty floor and the only window so high that no one can reach it. The camera is empty, but it has a shovel. It's dry and hot. But in the near future Jack will not bring any food or water. He has 2 days to escape from prison, otherwise he will die. We know what you were thinking about, but this is a bad option. It will take more than 2 days to dig the tunnel. How can Jack get out of the cell? The answer is very simple. With the help of a shovel you can make a mountain of land under the window. Climb it and get out of the window. Riddle number 2. The stolen necklace. Mrs. Smith came to the police claiming that her necklace had disappeared. She was very upset. The police did not find any signs of hacking. Only one window was broken. The house was a mess, and the tracks of dirty boots were all over the floor. The next day Mrs. Smith was suddenly arrested for fraud. Why? And here is the answer. The police was sure that Mrs. Smith had deceived them, because the window was broken from the inside. If it had been broken outside, then on the floor in the house there would be glass shards. Riddle number 3. Murder at school. On the first day of the school year, a geography teacher was killed. The police had 4 suspects: gardener, mathematics teacher, physical education teacher, and even the principal of the school. But everyone had alibi. The gardener cut the bushes. The mathematics teacher conducted a semester control. Physical education teacher played basketball. The director was in his office. Despite this, the murderer was immediately arrested. Who killed the geography teacher and how did the police solve the riddle? You have 10 seconds to find the killer. The assassin was a teacher of mathematics. According to him, he spent a semester control, but the crime occurred on the first day of the school year. He should learn to lie better. Riddle number 4. Lonely man. Lonely old man lived in a suburban house. He led a quiet life and was probably a couch potato, because he never left his house. Was the middle of the summer, Friday, when the postman passed by and called the man. There was no answer. The postman looked out the window and saw a man in a pool of blood. When the policeman arrived, he found the newspaper for Tuesday, 2 bottles of warm milk and 1 bottle of cold. As the police managed to open the criminal so quickly. What are your ideas? Obviously it was a postman. He knew that there would be nobody to read the newspaper on Wednesday and Thursday, so he came only on Friday. Riddle number 5. On a cold winter's day, a tragedy happened. John found his friend dead in his own house. He called the police and said that he passed Jack's house and decided to look to a friend. He knocked and rang the door, but no one opened it. He thought that the friend is not at home, but John perfectly saw the light in the room through the icy window. He breathed on the frozen glass and saw Jack on the floor. Suddenly for John, the police arrested him as a suspect. Why? Obviously, Johnny thought out his legend well enough, but he could not unfreeze the window from the outside, since it always freezes from the inside. If you managed to solve these detective problems, then do not forget to put it and share the video with friends. If under this video 400 likes are created, we will show you the puzzles that actually blow up the brain. Wait.